MEAC, C-A-A-A, or the C-A. HBCU is where to be. We compete, but we're still family. My HBCU better than yours. 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 Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better. You can be from the SWAC, from the MEAC, the C-A-A-A, or the SEAC. At the end of the day, we got your back because we're family. We're family. From the SWAC, from the MEAC, the C-A-A-A, or the SEAC. It don't matter where you're coming from, because we are still family. My HBCU better than yours. 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 Where you from? Where you from? From the south. Where you from? From the east. Where you from? My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. Come on.
Good evening and welcome to HBCU House Party on this Wednesday, this wonderful Wednesday. How are you today? I am Monique Robinson and this is
Vince Elliot.
And we are standing in for Mr. Brown. So, how are you today, Vince?
I'm doing tremendous. How about yourself, Monique?
I can't complain. Today has been a very busy day, but I can't complain about it. Gotta do what you gotta do. So how was you had a big event?
Oh yes, we had the 9th annual Steel City HBCU College Fair. 40 HBCUs. We had some Fortune 500 companies telling these kids to come on and intern with us early, so you can get familiar with our culture now. A lot of acceptance, a lot of scholarships, and we wanted, and the Pittsburgh Pirates was very gracious in hosting us. Even fed them too.
Oh wow!
Yes.
And I seen you had some news coverage too. I was like, look at them, go ahead, Pittsburgh.
Yes. This time it led without it being, you know how they always say, if it bleeds, it leads. This time it didn't have to bleed for it to lead.
Awesome. I feel like we've been away for a while because we missed last week on the schools, but however, we did still raise funds for the schools that were supposed to be represented last week as well. You got some info for us on those schools?
Do I?
Yes. American Baptist College.
You know something? As much as my knowledge on HBCUs, I came on this show to learn about American Baptist College.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and I think that's the school of John Lewis. I want to say John Lewis went there to get his theological degree.
Oh, well, see, that's a fun fact I didn't know. Well, I do know we do have a video that could tell us a wealth of knowledge, and then we can come back with some fun facts after that.
Well, let's see.
Welcome to American Baptist College. My name is Mondale Smiley, and I'm a student here. American Baptist College, located in Nashville, Tennessee, on a place lovingly called the Holy Hill. It is the home of historic buildings. Griggs Hall is on the historic register because of the civil rights activities that took place in the buildings. The Flakes Administration Building, the Susie McClure Library, and much more. Let's take a look. Behind me is Griggs Hall, a living lifestyle building that serves as an academic office space for staff and residence for students. This historic building is where the late John Lewis lived, civil rights activist and pastor Reverend Dr. Julius Scruggs, and our current president, Dr. Forrest E. Harris Sr., along with many others. This is the sacred building where these and other students involved in the civil rights activities in the 60s lived during that tumultuous era. It is reported that some American Baptist College students practiced their non-violent strategies on the ground level of Griggs Hall. Therefore, the spirit of that tenacity, perseverance, and righteousness lives in the walls as an ever-present place for social change. Currently, the Living Learning Center, complete with all modern amenities, serves as a place for growth and social change, and where seeds are planted for hopes and dreams. Here we are at the Susie McClure Library. As of August 2020, Mrs. McClure is 104 years old and still vibrant. In addition to housing major and historical books, classes are held also in this building. The building is complete with state-of-the-art technology and is a common meeting place for most of the students' study groups. The Flakes Administration Building houses the President's Office along with other administrative functions. It is also the location of the Career Development Center, another common gathering place for students and a place to discuss career opportunities. This is the Lewis and Scruggs Leadership Conference Center, named in honor of the late Congressman John Lewis and Reverend Dr. Julius Scruggs. This multi-purpose building is a free-form learning space for students and a meeting venue available to the community. The campus offers outside recreational areas such as barbecue grill spots, basketball courts, tennis courts, and a health and wellness center. There are also apartments for non-traditional students and couples. As the sun sets on the Holy Hill, you can earn a degree that will provide a strong foundation and take you anywhere in the marketplace. The college offers a Bachelor of Arts degree in Bible and Theology, Behavioral Studies, and Entrepreneurial Leadership. It also offers an Associate's in Arts degree in General Education and Music and Arts. The graduates of ABC speak boldly and loudly of what this institution is, what it means, and how it brings about change inwardly and outwardly. From its meager beginnings in 1924, the college has grown and steadfastly brought about change in the world with its students and faculty, producing great preachers and theologians, elected officials, business leaders, and academic scholars. ABC is the only place you will experience a living history, an overarching culture, and freedom to grow in theology, social justice, equity, advocacy, and leadership through experimental opportunities. The college drives you to reimagine your future and motivates you to write your own history in greatness. Well, what are you waiting for? You should be filling out an application to attend the one and only American Baptist College.
Hey, I learned something today.
You
know what really caught my attention about that school, Monique?
What was that?
The couple housing for the non-traditional students. How often do we have people want to finish their degree, but they got married or they have kids, and it seems like they even accommodate the family who, want to go to school.
I think a lot of schools should go back to that because of the type of world we live in. You know, some people want to do that. But what I learned from the video is that the name wasn't originally American Baptist College. I was like, oh, that's pretty neat. So they were originally American Baptist Theological Seminary, and then they changed. And that they were also founded in 1924. So I was like, okay, it's not a good day if you don't learn something.
That's right. And also, you know, by being Nashville, Tennessee, you know that campus gotta have them barbecue pits.
Oh, Lord, there you go with the food. So their campaign wrapped up yesterday, I believe. But if you want to still give, the link is still there in the chat. So
how much was collected so far? How much
have they collected for American Baptist College?
Yes.
I honestly do not know. I hate to say that, but I don't.
But it's a pretty campus.
It is. Nice campus. So that was American Baptist College. I believe we were raising funds for them last week or the week before. I know it's a host of schools that we didn't get to do their fair presentations or things like that. But if you want to donate, you still can. The link is in the chat.
And you don't have to be an alum
And
of American Baptist College to contribute.
$135 for American Baptist College.
Okay.
And then we also have another school that we were supposed to raise funds for, and their campaign ended as well. And I would like to just do those before we go into Stillman and Oakwood. So
and that will be.
I have a picture that was taken right here of several of us in my 1970 class dressed in white. Every time I look at it, it really takes me back and think about what a great time it was living in Myrna Hall, sitting on the lawn with some of my classmates. My major at Bennett College was biology and minor was chemistry. I discovered the love of science early on in middle school, I believe it was. and became more interested as I progressed to high school. And I just pursued it, and I didn't let anything turn me around. After I graduated from Bennett, I decided to teach school right here in Greensboro, North Carolina. I have a saying from teaching that I sometimes think about. You're either green and growing or you're ripe and rotting. So you stay green and growing. So you learn from every situation you might encounter. So I'm thinking that just being who you are and just requiring what you know your students are capable of, or what you feel like they're capable of, will help them reach their potential. If I were able to go back in time and become a fresh woman again, I think I would do some of the things the same way that I did them when I came here in 1959. But it was just a joy to be here at Bennett and experience the sisterhood. So I have a lot of memories here. And I do know that Bennett will always be in my life, and I'll do everything I can to keep Bennett here for you and everybody else who wants to come.
I stand with Bennett.
I love it.
Yes.
And Bennett currently has $75 raised, both campaigns for Bennett and American, I can't even think of the school, American Baptist College. Both of those campaigns end today. So, but Bennett is a treasure. They have a lot of awards, according to like the American College Journals and things like that. So it's a good school. And then also it's always a common thing to talk about Bennett being a female only school as well. So gender based.
In fact, it was a female school before Spelman, I believe. And also they have a dual enrollment program with North Carolina A&T, which is right across the street. So
oh wow.
If you want to major in an engineering field, you can still go to Bennett and go to North Carolina A&T to study engineering. And when you graduate, you will get a degree from Bennett College and one from North Carolina A&T.
Oh wow. That's a good thing. That's a good program to have. So we talked about those two. So who do we have today, Vince?
Today we got Stillman College in Sweet Home, Alabama. I believe Stillman is located in Talladega, Alabama. No, Tuscaloosa, Alabama. I'm sorry. It's located in Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
Yes, and then we also have Oakwood, I believe. So both schools.
That's located in Huntsville, Alabama. Oakwood University is where all the Midnights went. Brian McKnight and all of his brothers. And
there's another famous person with it.
Yes.
Yes, so those are the two that we will have. So we'll probably start with Oakwood because we actually have guests on here for Stillman today.
Greetings, I'm Dr. Leslie Pollard, and I serve as president of Oakwood University. Oakwood University was founded in 1896, and it is located in what we call America's Rocket City, Huntsville, Alabama. The motto of our university is God First. We chose that motto because it summarizes the purpose for which Oakwood University was founded. We chose that motto because that motto actually expresses the very core around which we form our identity, our values, our ethics, and the things that we pass on to our students. And each year, God continues to bless this institution in ways that are remarkable, whether it's gaining national recognition for the tremendous academic and research programs, or whether it's the placement of our graduates in positions of prestige and influence. God continues to shower upon Oakwood University an influence that is out of proportion to its size. For 120 years, we've done our work and we've tried to do it dutifully. When you visit us, you will see a huge sign as you enter. That sign says, "Enter to learn," and it says, "Depart to serve." That's what we dream for every graduate of Oakwood University. As they enter these gates, they learn from distinguished and committed teachers. And as they exit, they depart to make an impact on the world. So check us out, www.oakwood.edu. There you will learn how you can study residentially by relocating here to Huntsville, Alabama, or how you can complete your studies virtually by studying in our online learning programs. So please come and join us. Become a part of the mission. Remember, we are here to facilitate your commitment to making a difference in the world. www.oakwood.edu. We're looking forward to hearing from you.
They had a pretty campus as well.
Yes, they did. And I also like that they look like they're doing a little agriculture on our campus.
I don't know. It's a nice, pretty land. If you would like to donate to Oakwood, the link is in the chat, and this will go into next Monday. It would end at Monday, I believe, midnight. And so that's Oakwood.
Yeah,
So
Adventist school, correct?
I'm sorry.
They're affiliated with the 7-Day Adventist.
Yes, I believe so.
And last year, they looked like they had raised $370, and today, $5.
Yes, come on, we have to do better. If you are affiliated with any of these schools that have been mentioned, please know it does not go to myself. It does not go to Mr. Brown. It does not go to Mr. Vince. It goes directly to the school.
Unfortunately, it don't go to Mr. Vince.
Well, it doesn't. But what we need is, $5, donate, help out the scholars that are currently there. I mean, that's
I like your slogan. Enter to learn, exit to serve.
I did like that. I might steal that. I like that. So we do, yes. Can all HBCUs support all HBCUs? Definitely we can.
Absolutely.
Definitely we can. So we do have Stillman. We actually have people from Stillman. I get excited when we have guests. We have one guest. I will say his name, or I know it's Walik, Mr. Walik.
And he's not just an alum, he's actually employed at Stillman.
And a student.
Literally. And he's a student too?
Yes, he's a student.
And he can literally talk on behalf of the school.
And then we also have Mr. Tyler, and he's also employee at Stillman as well. So I'm excited for our two guests. They're going to tell us a wealth of knowledge about the school and also themselves and their experiences. Hey, Mr. Tyler.
Hey, how you all doing tonight?
Good.
How about yourself?
I'm good.
Awesome sauce. So, what can you tell us about Stillman that we may not know?
Stillman College is a hidden jewel. It's a hidden jewel located in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, on 105 beautiful acres on the west end of Tuscaloosa, and it's the light on the hill, as they would say. I serve here as the Director of Development at Stillman College. I'm a 2018 graduate and decided to come back to serve my alma mater and been serving in this capacity for the last 3 years and have been loving it ever since. I'm doing what I love to see, which is serving our students to the best of my ability and to the best of their ability, ensuring that they leave Stillman College better than what they came in. We take students from all types of backgrounds and prepare them to be the next game changers, world leaders, and innovators that this world has ever seen.
Well, that is awesome. Thank you for sharing that. Now, before we get to,
it look like you still at work.
Yes, sir. I am still at work. It's nitty-gritty time. We have Founders Convocation coming up next week and also our Giving Day. So, late nights only prepare me for great days.
Man, I'm looking at that office look like it's some work is being done. It ain't nothing fancy, just work being done.
He working.
Oh, well, before we go to Mr. Walik, we need to take a quick commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to hear your side of the story.
All right.
You're not too cool for me. And in return, I reciprocate that sentiment. I'll never be too cool for you. I was a man with a plan, but now I'm a dad with a decree, and you can't take that from me. Please let it be noted that I told my job they can dock my pay. Right now it's just too important to take you to school every day. I want to be legendary for you. I want you to puff out your chest when you go to school, the same way I do. I walk taller because of you, because I found everything to live for.
It takes less than 1 minute to find out if you may have prediabetes. You can do it here. But I get it, you're busy, and busy people can't have prediabetes. I read that wrong. They can, okay? Just go to the site.
Selfie. Nailed it. Hey everyone, let me tell you about exclusively HBCU. They are more than your typical subscription box service. Their mission is to highlight and collaborate with other HBCU alums and entrepreneurs while providing opportunities and scholarships to current and future HBCU scholars. And did I mention they have a really great product line like this, and this, and even this. The company's aim is to bring awareness to HBCU's rich history and showcase why our alma maters are still relevant and essential today. Now, they want to continue their support by donating 10% of each sale to the United Negro College Fund by using the promo code UNCF at checkout. So go check out their website at www.exclusivelyyhbcu.com and grab you something nice for yourself or that HBCU student of yours. Better yet, sign up for the quarterly subscription box and use promo code UNCF at the checkout. And by the way, tell them that your Uncle Anthony sent you.
All righty. So, Mr. Walik, as I'm just so intrigued to know, how do you balance being like an employee, a student, and all of that in one? For the
I just had to get it done. It's very hard, but I still haven't got it all the way down packed. But it's very, very, very time consuming. I spend most of my time trying to manage it. So of course, the balance is crazy. First of all, I'm a non-traditional student, just so y'all can get a better background about me. I'm 39. I came back to school at the age of 36. So I'm a non-traditional student. I'm majoring in business administration. I also work at the school, so I'm also I'm also enrollment management. I'm in enrollment management, so it's like nonstop. On top of, I have a family, I have kids. Of course, that one of my son goes to Stillman, so it really is a lot. It's a lot. In other words, it's a lot. But just make a long story short, it's a lot. But I love it. Stillman gave me opportunity a lot of time. Dr. Ward, she personally recruited me from my church, so that lets you know my president is very hands-on. When I mean hands-on. So I'm happy to be honestly going to school here because it has opened up my network. I also have a business on my own business company. So I'm into marketing. I have a marketing company. So it's kind of sharpening me up to just make make the deals and do the endorsement deals and different things I'm doing right now currently as being a student at Stillman and working. So, yeah.
If I have students coming from Pittsburgh, what would it cost them to go to Stillman, including tuition and room and board?
Tyler probably know that exactly, but I know we don't charge any out-of-state fees. But down to room and board, Tyler, he knows exactly. He financial aid. So I'm happy you're on here with me tonight. So
the good thing and the great thing about Stillman College is we do not charge our students out-of-state tuition. So our students have the same opportunity as our in-state students, and our international students have the same opportunity as our in-state students. We're roughly around $11,000 a semester, so about $22,000 per year for room and board. And the room and board is just depending. That's a rough estimate what you're staying on campus, and depending on what your meal plan looks like, and also your housing plan, because we do have options for on-campus housing and off-campus housing that are available to our students. On-campus housing is for everyone, and then off-campus housing is catered towards some of our students that have higher GPAs and are able to balance staying off campus while being in school at the same time.
Awesome. Now we do have a video that is prepared, and I believe Dr. Borg is in that video.
Yes, our phenomenal first female president, Dr. Cynthia Ward. She's a go-getter, mover, game changer, and she's the most accessible president, HBCU president, or even president of a college or university in the world, I feel like. And she's not afraid to get down and dirty, go to those college fairs, recruit our students personally, and handing out her number personally in order for them to finish that process from the time she meets them to the time that they step on the campus and meets their family for the next 4 years, which is Stillman College, a family in itself.
Oh, wow.
Stillman College is an HBCU in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where we prepare students for a different world. Stillman is a college of distinction. For last year and this year, our largest majors are business and biology, followed closely by psychology, criminal justice, and history for pre-law, communications, English, and religion. Our newest degree programs are in the Department of Computational Sciences, which covers cybersecurity, data analytics, and math. The Biomedical Academy prepares students for competitive entry into health professions and graduate programs. We have established summer biomedical research internships with major research institutions, such as the University of Alabama, Drexel and Temple Universities in Philadelphia, the Salk Institute in San Diego, California, and the universities of Florida, Indiana, and Iowa. We became creative with social distancing and masks for the pandemic. Our students enjoy movie nights at the stadium and the new Melissa and Davis Legacy Courtyard, where you can eat and enjoy friends. We have the Divine Nine Greek letter organizations, student government leadership, and ambassadors. Our small class sizes, nurturing faculty, and friendly environment let you know that Black Lives Matter at Stillman College each and every day. Applications are free. Sign up at discover.stillman.edu. Complete the contact card and apply today. Stillman College, where we prepare students for a different world.
That was nice.
Obviously, you don't need a spaceship to go to a different world at Stillman.
Not at all. Not at all. Just come to Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
They already got the rockets down there.
I have been there. It's a nice campus, and they have good food. Well, when I was there, they had good food when I visited.
It's still good food, and tomorrow everybody and their mama will be in the cab for Chapel Chicken Thursday.
What is it?
Definitely do
Chapel
it.
Chicken
Chapel
Thursday.
chicken. I will be there.
Hold
Mr.
on,
Elliot, I'm
what
gonna send you a
Thursday?
piece.
We have every
Chapel.
Thursday we have Chapel Chicken Thursday.
Chapel chicken.
Chapel
Yes.
chicken. I'm like, I thought you said
I thought you were saying apple chicken.
Chapel Chicken.
Chapel chicken.
Chapel
Let me ask you something. Now, I went to Alabama State. Now, you know, Stillman's in Alabama. Could you please tell Monique that sugar do not go on grits?
Sugar does not go on grits.
You got a gas. I put sugar and cheese on my grits.
Now cheese might go with grits, but not no sugar. I'm telling you.
No. And you from Alabama, I'm assuming, right?
No, sir. I'm not. I grew up in Jonesboro, Georgia.
But that's still the South. You would know.
Right.
That's why sugar does not go on grits.
You missing out on the fun. Mr. Weather.
Yeah, you're sporting. I know you're what are you the SEAC, right? CIAA. You don't have football, but you have the other athletics.
Yeah, so we have other athletics. We have been in the NAIA currently for the last couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
So you have baseball, track and field, and men's and women's basketball.
Yes, men's and women's basketball, men's and women's cross country, track and field, softball and baseball, and we'll be bringing in 2 new sports next year. We'll be bringing volleyball back, and we'll be bringing back, I believe, a bowling team. So we'll be bringing both of those back in the coming years, and that's what our plan is in our athletic strategic plan.
Wow. Now, if a person was interested in pursuing scholarships in those sport areas, what will they need to do? Because I know a ton of people that are interested in volleyball.
So currently, I'm not for sure what our process is right now for getting in applicants in. I'm not for sure what process or stage we're in and getting those sports back acclimated to the college. But students can always apply for academic art scholarships and athletic scholarships on November 1st. November 1st is our opening for all our scholarships that are available academic wise. And then they will meet up with some of our choir director, band director, and some of our head coaches in order to get those athletic and art scholarships so that they're able to be afforded those opportunities here at Stillman College. And, you know, those are based on talent. So if you got the talent, you got the money. So come with it. We have our world-renowned Stillman College choir that performs all the time across the country. And then we have our Blue Pride Marching Tigers that are the sound of the South right now. They're the sound. It's them, the Blue Pride Marching Tigers. You hear that? You just
we gotta raise some money for Stillman. I'll tell you what. If last year they raised $470, today we got $30. Tyler Davis said he will sing the school song.
They pay to sing this.
$5. We need I tell you what, if we could get it up to $100 before we off, you got to sing the school song. We already at 30.
Look here, I can sing the alma mater like it's the back of my head. I know it.
Good now.
I know it.
And key.
I can do it in key too. A little piece in key. I wasn't a part of the choir, but you know that's one of the things we had to learn is an orientation, and you know it sticks with us from the day we learn it until the day we graduate and beyond.
All right, well let's hear it now. This is for how much? How much?
He ready too. He got the spotlight.
See, look, hold up, wait a minute
okay.
now. I need my choir to back me up because
you got $10 from me.
My vocals are not that well. So it's
Mr.
like
Brown said he got $10.
Who has $10?
Mr. Brown said he got $10.
That's
Mr. Brown has $10 on it right now.
I got $10.
So it's like
in my pocket, get 10 because I want to hear this. You saying you know it from like the back of your head,
like the back of my head. You know, it's like a test here. So you know, I'm gonna try to sing it, but I don't have the best singing voice.
It's okay. Let them use you. That's what they say in church. Let them use you.
So it's far above the warrior's waters, with her waves of blue, stands our noble alma mater, glorious to view. Lift the chorus, speed it onward, loud the anthem ring. Hail to thee, our alma mater, hail, all hail, still man. And there you go. That's the first verse of it. And we got 2 more verses of it, but that's the first verse.
You know, that was good enough. I was surprised.
It was good.
I'm surprised that we have somebody over there that was able to sing their school song.
Say it one more time.
I never heard nobody that was able to literally sing their school song.
We did. When Wilberforce came on, Lester sang last year. He did good.
Well, this is not very common. Okay, just got 25 on it.
So 25 on it. Yes. I just want to let everybody
know. 15 was singing in key.
Uh-uh.
No, I just want to let everybody know. If you would have did a little shimmy with it, you probably would have put it.
Miss. A hot miss.
And then I just want to let everybody know tonight that when you all donate to Stillman College tonight, you're donating towards the Stillman College Day of Giving, which is next week on November 3rd and 4th for 1 day, 8 hours and 76 minutes. You all can go ahead and check out our website, give1876.stillman.edu, and check out some of our passion projects across the campus. We're not only helping academically, we're helping athletically, and we're helping some of our student organizations raise funds too, because we have a Dope Greek challenge that's going on that'll be going on throughout that whole day, 8 hours and 76 minutes. So that if you all are part of a Greek letter organization, go ahead and put up your money so that your Greek letter organization can win here on the campus of Stillman College. We'll have 3 winners, of course, a fraternity winner, sorority winner, and an overall winner. So check that out so that way you all can donate next week and help us in achieving some of these goals that some of these students have and some of these organizations and support groups have on campus too.
It's that time. Stillman College, alumni, parents, friends, faculty, staff, and students. Stillman College Giving Day is back for 1 day, 8 hours, and 76 minutes on November 3rd and 4th, 2021. Last year, as a collective, we raised over $50,000 to support scholarships, academic programming, and the Stillman Fund. That means we'll be calling on you again, our alumni, parents, friends, faculty, staff, and students to raise your voices and celebrate the power of giving back.
Nice.
Thank you.
That was nice, well put together. So Day of Giving is going to be epic. You have everybody involved. It's like an all hands on deck.
All hands on deck. You know, it takes a village to raise a child. So, you know, here at Stillman College, we think of the college as a village and raising each one of our students in order for them to prosper outside these gates. And I feel like that's what all of our HBCUs do, ensure that our students are prospering beyond their gates and beyond their walls, so that they're able to change the world for the better.
Nice.
I remember that I see that what is that, a bee? Is that a wasp?
That's a hornet. You know what that is. You know exactly what that is.
So yeah, I remember those Turkey Day classics down at Alabama State.
And Magic City is coming up next.
Yeah, Magic City is coming up next. So I remember those. Y'all almost got a beat down, a spanking, but you know the clock just ran out just in time for y'all.
But we still won.
I just want to let you know, but it was.
We still won. In fact, that's the oldest. Which one are you talking about, the Turkey Day or Magic City?
Turkey Day.
Okay, Turkey Day. I think this is our 80th.
Okay.
Yes.
So who y'all playing this year?
I miss the Tuskegee days, but I don't know who we playing this year. But I do miss when it was Tuskegee.
Yeah, because I know they switched it up. They've been switching it up for the last couple of years on that
I know
game.
a couple of years we played Miles.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And Monique, what about your school?
Well, Wilberforce is actually celebrating homecoming right now. This is homecoming week.
And you at the house?
Yes, I'm in Texas. Wilberforce is in Ohio.
It
But
ain't nothing but a plane ride, a hop and a skip.
no, most alums, what people don't know is most alums of Wilberforce, we go back for Don Dance, and prayerfully we get to have it this year because, that's like when alums come back and, really enjoy themselves. Like homecoming, I honestly can say I haven't been back like that.
But somebody said you're a travel agent.
Wait, you have someone coming up here next month. I know if he comes to Pittsburgh and go to Cleveland, I have a challenge for Mr. Brown. I will take him to our best soul food restaurant here in Pittsburgh. Mr. Brown, take him to the best one in Cleveland.
Cleveland got some spots now. Don't sleep on Cleveland. They got some spots.
Maybe let's switch it to pizza there.
They might even have the mom and pop spots in Cleveland to be kind of good. I know most people don't like it because they live there, but Cleveland used to have Kim's, and you put that sauce on the fries. It was good. It was really good.
But I'll take him to the best pizza joint in Pittsburgh, and let Mr. Brown take him to the best one in Cleveland. And he needs to come on here and tell us which city have the best pizza.
Lord Jesus, there you go. So no, and it feels so odd. We won't even have a inspire me. So Mr. Tyler, Mr. Davidson, if you could give a final push to get on why people should give, because you sung your heart out in the almond mater. I mean, you did good. But if you could give a push to people to want to either know more information about Stillman and give to Stillman and support your Giving Day. And even if you give me information about Giving Day, I'll blast it on sites that I know as well. So what would be your final push?
Final push here. All right. So Stillman, like I said, Stillman College is a beautiful home in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. If it's the jewel of Tuscaloosa. If you have not been here, you all need to get here ASAP. And I will personally be your tour guide across the campus. We are the only HBCU still affiliated with the Presbyterian Church. The sole HBCU affiliated with the Presbyterian Church, but we have a Christian mindset, but we also are technologically savvy here in creating a different learning space for our students and taking them out of the classroom, actually putting them in their field ahead of time so that they're able to know what's going on. And for Giving Day, for giving to this challenge right now, I need my alums, my parents, my family to step up and step out right now. Go ahead and get the Giving Day started right now by giving to this campaign. You guys, Stillman College has been a piece of my heart. It has given me so much, just like others. So come out and support and give to it. And if you want to find any more information, you can always hit up stillman.edu and go ahead and apply for scholarships. Go ahead and apply for an application, and just give me a call. I'm here all the time, 24/7, most of the time. So just hit me up. I'll be your personal tour guide. Anytime they see me on the yard, hey, Tyler, how you doing? I'll be that guy no matter what.
That is awesome. I feel welcome even through the screen. So that now don't sleep on it. I do have students that actually live in Alabama, so I might send them that way too. I definitely would tell them to check it out.
Come on.
And Mr. Vince, do you have anything going on in your neck of the woods?
Well, just say debriefings with the parents about our college fair. And of course, we got our holiday party coming up, but that's not until January. But nothing coming up in the immediate future, except Stillman coming up north. And tell them to bring your coat, bring your triple fat, bring your scarf, bring your scully, because it's going to be cold.
I definitely look here. I may be making that trip with Waleed, possibly.
Oh wow, that sounds like that might be fun. Well,
you even own a winter coat?
So I do have one. It's in the back of the closet, like back of the closet.
Where this winter coat from? What state?
So my cousin used to stay. He actually used to stay in Tennessee, on the north side of Tennessee, and so it's a pretty big Parker coat.
Nah, that ain't gonna work in Pittsburgh.
Not with that Hulk.
You ain't gonna bring no Tennessee to Pittsburgh.
So never mind. Pittsburgh might be next year. Then it might
not. Hawk is coming off of Three Rivers.
Oh wow, nah.
It's cold. I've been there.
I come during the summertime. Then how about that?
Nah, you need to come in the cold.
Me and cold don't mix at all.
But you're doing it for Stillman.
America, it's time to show your support for HBCUs and urge your members of Congress to support the passage of the HBCU Ignite Act, which will make critical investments in repairing, renovating, and improving the infrastructure of campuses of historically Black colleges and universities. Because of a history of discrimination and underinvestment, 90% of HBCU surveys say they desperately need repairs to nearly half of all their buildings. Research facilities and learning centers are in disrepair and represent a threat to the health, safety, and well-being of students they serve. The solution: the HBCU Ignite Act would level the playing field for HBCUs and make investments too. Install high-speed broadband to support digital learning and tech capacity. Create world-class research and science laboratories. Create new, state-of-the-art classroom facilities. Preserve historic buildings. And repair, renovate, and replace campus infrastructure. But they can only do this with your help. Please go to uncf.org/HBCU Ignite to contact your members of Congress and urge them to support and pass the HBCU Ignite Act.
Next, Finkley. He is the guy you know. Inter-channel reporter Nick Gallo is with us. He talks with us about his rise in the industry, how he got started, celebrity friends, future plans, and more. You do not want to miss this exclusive interview with Nick. Friday.
Coming up on the 2021 campaign, next week we have Arkansas Baptist College, Philander Smith College, University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. November 8th through 15th, we have Alabama A&M University, Alabama State University. November 15th through to 22nd, Jarvis Christian College, Texas College, and Wiley College. November 22nd through 29th, we have North Carolina Central University and Winston-Salem State University. December 1st through the 31st, that will wrap up the campaign. Thurgood Marshall College Fund and United Negro College Fund. Where are you laughing at, Tyler?
I didn't realize I was coming back to the camera.
He's trying to do something like, let me give him quick for the camera come back up. No. Well, this has definitely been a treat. Pleasure to meet you. Hopefully we get to see you soon at on something that we may have coming up soon for my organization as well. Always a pleasure to let somebody have a platform to speak about HBCUs. Also, this has been HBCU House Party. I know my heart is broken. We don't have a motivational thing to end.
Yes, we do. There is an Inspire Me.
It's an Inspire Me, so my heart isn't broken because I gotta get the grab, you know. And keep Mr. Brown lifted in prayer in his absence. But however, just send him lots of love and lots of prayer his way so he can heal and come back. Because I need to get the grad. We need that Inspire.
Hey everyone, here's a little Inspire Me moment in 60 seconds. Today's thought is, you are the sky. Everything else is just the weather. This one right here is the truth. Oftentimes we get caught up in the mundane things of life instead of looking at the big picture. Situations in our life, like the weather, will come, but they will also go. Just like your life, like the sky, is the limit to what you can have. Just believe. So just enjoy who you are and what you have. Hey, that's all I got for you today. Remember to do all of the things on social media. Hit that like button on the way out. Now go out and make today absolutely amazing.
As always, thank you for doing all the social media things such as like, comment, follow, subscribe, and share this message on all your media platforms. Even more, hit the bell notification so you never miss a video or an upload.
Loved it.
Hey, Mr. Brown be graveyard sharp in his get up, don't he?
He does.
That's Mr. Clean. Mr. Clean, Mr. Classic. That's Mr. Brown.
You know what they call a casket sharp.
Casket sharp.
Or Easter Sunday. That's him all day long. But this has been HBCU House Party. Thank you. Hit that like. Even if you're a replay, tardy for the party and you're watching it late, share it. Share, like, comment. Believe you me, we still read them even if it's old. So I'm Monique.
I'm Vince Elliot.
And Mr. Tyler, who sung his heart out. Don't forget to donate.
To Stillman. I believe, what's they call it, Mr. Davis? Y'all need that bag. Did I say that right?
Yes, we need to secure the bag.
Yes, secure the bag.
Secure the bag.
Secure the bag.
All right.
HBCU, stand up. Like Jefferson. My HBCU better than yours. 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 Where you from? From the north. Where you from? From the south. Where you from? From the east. Where you from? From the west. My HBCU better than yours. From the swag or the MEA, come on, the CIAA or the CA. HBCU is where to be. We compete, but we're family. From the swag, from the MEA, CIAA or the CA. HBCU is where to be. We compete, but we're still family. My